right, we're back here, so let's go ahead and do a follow-up. So when we first started this, we did a comparison on the Texas brine and versus just a regular standard salt and sugar solution. So we wanted to find out which one is going to go ahead and add more flavor to the turkey. Not only that, we are doing something different now too. This is where the part 2 is, where we put on 2 different types of rub. Right over here, this is what we call the barbecue rub. That's our homemade barbecue spices that we have here. And this is right here, we have a rosemary, sage, and thyme. And not only that, when we used the brine, we actually took the apples, the oranges, and we put them and stuffed them into the cavity, and then we used garlic in there also, so that way it gets that flavor. Over there, we just basically have the barbecue rub that we put into the cavity over here. So now we're gonna put these bad boys to sleep, and we're gonna go ahead and look at the temperature. And man, I can't wait to go ahead and bite into these bad boys. But they got a little long way to go. So nighty night, turkeys. So right now, you can see that it dropped the temperature down because I had this open. And you know what they say, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. All right, we'll be back shortly. All right, we're gonna check on the birds right now. As you can see, the temperature is still looking good. We're gonna open up this gator pit. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see this, but it is gorgeous. This is our barbecue turkey. Here's the rosemary, sage, and thyme one. It's getting some nice color on it already. It hasn't even been that long. It's probably, let's see, realistically, I put these on about like around 4 o'clock. So what time is it right now? Oh jeez, it's not even an hour. Look how beautiful the color is getting. All right, we're just gonna put them to rest, and we'll see you real soon. All right, you can see how gorgeous this bird is looking. I don't know if you can see, it's getting dark here, but I'm telling you what, man, it is looking good. This is the barbecue one right here. Man, the color looks great. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing actually. So this right here, I already tempted. Basically, you're probably looking at, I really would have to say you'll be looking at this was 145, but I'm surprised because I put this one on after this one right here is we got the rosemary, sage, and thyme. This is also looking very gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that, how great it looks. It's dark over here, these bad boys. It's almost 7 o'clock. So we're gonna go ahead and let them cook, and you can see the temperature's going up. So basically, it's got another hour and a half before it hits 180. So yeah, so we'll go ahead. You can see how gorgeous this looks. We'll go ahead and look back, and then we're gonna go ahead and see how they taste. Look how gorgeous these birds look. They actually only took, surprisingly, 5 hours. But before we start carving, I want to show you what this right here is, the barbecue rub, and this right here is the Napa Valley rub right here. So I'm going to show you the simple, the easiest way to go ahead and carve a bird. Everyone does it different, but I found out that this actually is the best way to go ahead and carve a bird. So actually I use a chef's knife, which is right here, and then also I use a boning knife right here. And the boning knife actually I use first, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. Basically, I take the leg, I go ahead and cut just down like that. See how easy? Oh my gosh, this bird looks delicious. But I get back there, so I just go ahead and cut this just like that. So basically this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this leg, and I'm going to pop it right here. I'm going to do a nice little twist just like that, and you can see, look how gorgeous that looks, by the way. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's how easy it is to take the leg off, and I just set it aside. And I do the same thing over here. I lift it up, I cut it underneath right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on that. I just twist it, pop it right off that bone right there, and voila. See, that's easy. Now that I got the legs off, I'm not gonna use the boning knife anymore. Now I'm gonna go to breast. Now right here, you'll be able to feel, actually, if you put your finger right there, you'll be able to feel the breastbone. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and go right alongside this breastbone right here, and I'm gonna carve just like this. Now the next step is to go right here and cut alongside this, because the beautiful thing about that is when you do that, watch what happens. Now that I slice that right off there, I'm not hardly losing any meat whatsoever. Oh my gosh, it's still hot. Oh, look how juicy that is. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Look at how gorgeous this breast meat looks. Let me cut this in right here. Oh my gosh, it's still hot. But look at that. It's so full of juice. Ow, it's still hot though. But man, I'm gonna actually, well, let me go ahead and put this on the plate right here. And you can see how close I got to that breastplate. And then right here, you can go ahead and cut the rest of this off. But actually what I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna take a little bit, I don't know if you can see how juicy this is. And this is from the breast, okay? So I'm gonna take a bite of it, hold on. Oh my gosh. It's so flavorful. This is so good. You can actually still, you can taste the rosemary in it, the sage, the thyme. So, remember when I told you about, this is the Texas, this is what I call the Texas brine. When I said, is it worth doing this so far? I think so. So far, I mean, this is amazing flavor. Their turkey breast is so tender and so juicy that, hands down, this is very flavorful. So, that's how you begin to cut the you do the opposite side of this. You go ahead and cut and do the same thing to this side of here. But now what I want to get, this is basically the Texas brine. And, oh my gosh, it is so amazing. I should give something to the camera lady. Oh, she said no. She's not filming. But anyways, now what are we going to do here? Now we're going to do a test taste on the barbecue rub. So we, like I said, we know how to go ahead and cut this. I'll use the boning knife for this one. So we're going to do the same thing on this. We're going to cut down on the leg all the way. And we're just going to pop this thing off. This one's so, oh my gosh. This one just fell right off. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous leg. Can you see that? Look how gorgeous that looks. Wow, that is amazing. I'm going to pop that bad boy right over here. I'm going to see if I can do the same thing over here. See if it will just cut straight right off. That was amazing. Well, I might not having as good as luck as that. Oh my gosh, yes I am. Say what? Look at that. Wow. That is some great, look at that. That's some great dark meat right there. All right, I'm gonna pop that off right over here. Now what we're gonna do the same thing. But this, like I said, we did the normal. We're gonna find the bone again. Find it right there. And I'm gonna cut straight down. Okay. Right on this breast, I'm gonna cut straight down. And then I'm gonna cut sideways like we did on the other one, okay? Wow, this is so juicy. I can get that little wing out of there. Wow. I'm telling you right now. Woohoo! Now, the only thing is, I want to find out, how does this taste? We did the barbecue rub on this one. Oh my gosh. I don't know about the taste, but man, this right here, it is so juicy. Now I'm going to go ahead and taste this and see if it has same great flavor. Look how juicy that is. That is, look at that juice coming right out of my hands. But I'm gonna take a bite of it. Hold on. Okay, already I'm tasting the difference of the Napa Valley, the basically sage, rosemary, thyme on the first bird versus this one. Now this one is so moist and so tender, but it does not have the same type of flavor or something that you would be able to go ahead and say, man, this is amazing. There's nothing wrong with it. It tastes like turkey, but it's not even close as the other brine. And this, you can taste the salt, you can taste the flavors of the barbecue rub, but hands down, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But if I had to choose this turkey from this one, oh wow. It's night and day. So, for me, I would always do the brine with the rosemary, sage, and thyme. It is over the top. So to me, this turkey right here has way more flavor, way more succulent. I guess, I mean, even the flavor is amazing, but the barbecue one is just as juicy as the Napa Valley, but hands down way better. Hey, listen, this is Willy from Chili Willy Smokehouse Barbecue doing right, and this is just one other way that you can go ahead and do your barbecue brine. So for the rub, the Napa Valley rub wins versus the one over here. This is the barbecue rub. Has great flavor, but not as good as the Napa Valley rub. So also we basically went through this whole thing about the brine. The brine makes the turkey. And I tell you what, it is worth doing the brine that I have. We'll go ahead and put all the recipe, the links down below. But hands down, this turkey is the best. I hope this helps you guys out for Thanksgiving. Hey, go ahead and smash that button and subscribe. Let us know what you think. Have a great Thanksgiving.